Yo, what is up guys, Ghost here. So, I've been playing a bunch of Season 2, I've been playing Conquest, some Breakthrough on the new Stranded map, and I've discovered what kind of surprised me as, in my eyes, the best weapon to use in Breakthrough. Now, the new Advances is really good, that's actually the only one that I haven't unlocked yet, but for me, the M16A3 has been an absolute beast. So if you haven't unlocked this weapon yet, or you did like I did initially, you picked it up, realized that it didn't have any extra or extended magazines, crazy recoil, and you just put it down straight away, don't sleep on this weapon guys. Go and give it a go, because once you get the hang of it, it's actually very powerful. And of course, as you may have seen in some other users' videos, you get the LVG grenade launcher, which is basically like the bouncy grenade from Battlefield 3, that cannot be destroyed by Irish's gadget. So for how good this weapon is, I haven't been killed by it a whole bunch, you know. I don't really see anybody running around with it, and I think it may be down to the fact that people are working their way through the battle pass, they're unlocking the Advances, and is it the AM40, the new assault rifle, and the new sidearm, right? They're not necessarily going and looking what they need to do for the attachments. But if you go into your collection, go over to assault rifles and mouse over the M16, it tells you exactly what you need. So you need 100 kills with the SFAR, which is basically the SCAR in Battlefield 2042, and then I think it's 30 kills with the grenade launcher. Once you've done that, you'll unlock the weapon, and you get all of the attachments with it. I think DICE have been kind of lazy in this regard. They could have created some more attachments for the weapon. They could have, you know, given us at least like a tier 1 skin and some other camos to use, but instead there's just the one skin. So for that reason, I think a lot of players won't bother using the weapon, because there is no mastery skin for them to unlock with it. But when I first picked up this weapon, it had absolutely insane recoil to me. It was very difficult to use. It only has a 30 round magazine, so if you're used to your drum mags and whatnot with like the K30, this feels kind of underwhelming. But you do still get a few attachment slots, so what I like to run with is heavy barrel and the laser sight or the foregrip. I started off using the foregrip. Once I got used to the recoil, I changed to the laser sight just for the extra hip fire. And then make sure that you take the LVG grenade launcher. It is just absolutely crazy. You'll see here in the background, I don't really need to explain how you use this thing, but essentially you can bounce it off of everything, right? So you can bounce it down a corridor, off of a ceiling, off of a wall, and anywhere that the enemy happens to be hiding inside the actual ship in Stranded, this thing is going to do insane damage. And this is the exact thing that makes it so good for Breakthrough. Obviously you've got a lot of bunched up enemies in corners inside the ship together. Now, whether I would recommend the M16 by itself without the LVG grenade launcher, probably not. You know, it's kind of, I wouldn't say subpar, but it's fairly average compared to other assault rifles. It's definitely not up and ahead of the crowd. What makes it special though is that you can take the LVG grenade launcher, so make sure that you do that. As for specialists, if you run with Angel and you use his resupply crate, then you can get an extra 3 grenades. You spawn with 3, you can get another 3 from his crate. However, I actually ended up running with Falk most of the time, the armor plates, as you can see in the footage here in the background, and then I have the new sidearm, the PF51. And that actually allowed me to go on some pretty meaty flanks between the 30 rounds in the M16, the 50 in the PF51, and then the 3 grenades, plus the healing ability of Falk and the armor plates. I just felt like I could take on the entire enemy team. Now, if you haven't given Season 2 a shot yet, or maybe you're even on the sidelines wondering if now is the right time to buy Battlefield 2042, I can tell you that I'm busy working on my impressions and my review of Season 2. Hopefully it's going to be out tomorrow, possibly the day after that. So if you guys are interested in hearing my thoughts, feel free to subscribe down below. That one should be up pretty soon. As always guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.